go at Shay Davies, who recovers as quick as he can. It was all on for the third and final race of the weekend for the...
And Muscat with the lights on. Can you believe forward from the rear of the grid to ninth in that older spec car? The replay is brutal.
Ooh. It's parting ways as she has gone through turn 8. Thankfully, it was on the unloaded side of that car, on the inside. And so all the weight was on the left, obviously, so it didn't have...
Appen was able to go fast, to go to fourth fastest.
So that's the end of it. I think he has hit the tyres there at the exit of 11, Rusty, and here we go. There's the shot. So that's a real shame.
There's Dick Pasquale ahead of him, completing what was a good lap.
Oh, so he really had lost the back end of the Falcon quite early on in the piece through the 8.
Hazelwood is 6th. Looks like LeBrock playing a waiting game. Well, another wheels come.
That's an Eagles Motorsport car as well. That's a right rear. Has parted company.
It's Will Brown, is it? Is it the 38? It looks like Will Brown.
Yes, it is. That is a rear mistake by that team. You see the wheel nut still hanging on. And to the fastest middle sector of the session. Morgan's collected those reasonably heavily. He's buried that car. Down at 4.
Loads of action yesterday. What does day 2 have in store? Super start by Todd Hazelwood, who leads them away. He gets the jump over Paul's umbrella. What about that? Beautiful stuff.
Oh, massive impact at the back there. Jack Smith. Let's go out. Smith is stalled on the grid. Marjoram. Actually,
did he think he was clear? Did he think he was ahead of him?
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at that again. But on board here with Josh Keane, who's behind, and he sees it. Oh!
Once
there is. Here we. Oh, the lights flashed. We can see the lights. They flashed off. Where's Josh Keane? Started from the back. There he is in the centre. He's clipped. Kostecki trying to weave his way through. Definitely see another replay of that and just see if Josh Keane went when he first saw those lights flicker. So there's definitely confusion, mass confusion. Look at Andrew Jones. He actually went and had to stop them behind Jack LeBrock. And there's that impact and the resulting damage from it.
Here we go, another look now. So
look at Andrew Jones, Jacobson behind him.
LeBrock moved first.
Moved as well because he saw the first flash, but then saw them come back on. So a fault by the looks of it with the start lights that has caused.
And that's 4.5 ton of concrete barrier that he's hit, and look at the way it's shortened up position as well.
There was no doubt that Paul Dumbrell was on the better line there, the dry line for the start. Hazelwood did a pretty slick job.
Oh, into the wall! Macaulay Jones has been turned.
Does anyone else come into the side? Forwards in there.
And his teammate, Macaulay's teammate Smith is in there as well. Can you believe it?
And Mason Barbera, cars in the background coming under the bridge now. So Kostecki, oh, that was really unfortunate. No one really doing anything wrong from what I can see there. Kostecki was on the inside of Macaulay. Macaulay's sort of inadvertently just used a little bit more road, maybe not knowing that he had an overlap, and probably forced to be there as he tried to get on the throttle. Another shot. Yeah. That was just a little bit of 2-into-1. Slippery racetrack forward, and then Jack Smith. Wow, that's a big hit. Which is then confirmed by the amount of damage to the front of the 21 car. Mason Barbera nowhere to go either. This was a big moment for Richard Muscat as he slid across turn 1 and 2 into the gravel trap, and then a lap later managed to lock the rears. And as Garrett...
I think the head goes deep, under brakes very deep. Kostecki comes up the inside. Oh, round! No, the cab goes around!
Oh, Brown's in the lane. He's had nowhere to go except straight here in Dunlop Super 2.
We've seen some 360s and recoveries today, haven't we?
So he came down. Yeah.
Went in down.
Stuff. They strength. And there's the other brother. So that's Kurt, who's going to venture back onto the track, hopefully.
Oh, round goes his cousin.
Brody, who's been off there already. About to see McLeod. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it moved the wall too, didn't it?
So the curb really set it off. He looked like he wasn't going too fast. Managed to get up over the curb with the right-hand side of the car. So here's, they both had a bit of a bobble. We can see Jack Smith lock up there. So Brody's turned in, and I think from there I can tell what's going to happen. Oh, he's climbed up into the side of Kosticki's car, Jack Smith. So major lock-up. Brad Jones, BJR, who runs the Smith front splitter there, just wearing itself away. A bit of foam.
Wide into the final turn.
Jones is innocent, absolutely innocent in this. He was nowhere to be seen. Josh Keane is on the outside. Down the
forward did touch him.
As well.
Oh, man. Crazy stuff.
There's a lock-up ahead there in the leading group. But as you can see, Kosticki goes down the inside, takes advantage. Oh, this is it. Moves over. Marjoram sort of caught this meat in a sandwich. The other Kosticki, Jake, just misses, and there's Bryce forward. We watched behind this group.
Oh, Bryce is ducked to the right because of all the...
No, someone else ended up there. So I think he got touched. I think he got hit by someone else. Maybe it was Charlie.
Eagleston Motorsport. There's Nathan. Had partnered recently with Chaz Mostert in the Ford Focus. Oh,
Keane.
Big one. Will Brown too.
Will Brown's in there as well. There's 4 cars. One of the Kosticki cars.
And Andrew
Jones. Oh, no. 3. Here is Jones now. It's all happening in front of him. Oh.
And compounded when Brody Kosticki arrives. Looks like a good bit of evasive stuff from Jack Smith.
Keane. Oh, so it's Brown. Brown's in the fence. Keane had absolutely nowhere to go, and it's not over yet. Here we go. Oh. Poor Andrew Jones, he's arriving. No flags out, no warning. He's seen it. I'm trying to avoid.
Oh. And the corner's so blind, isn't it, Murph, that you until it opens up, you don't actually see the...
So Will Brown was wide there. He'd missed the apex. And Way, he accelerates just before the braking zone. Oh, Dumbrell! No.
Craziness at the final turn of what should be a one-lap run to the flag. That's going to hurt LeBrock in championship terms.
And Morecambe on the outside of Keane.
So did Josh get up on the curb and start that? What happened there?
No, I think it was
Jake, rather.
Made good work of the first lap. Bit of a lock-up into 2.
Oh, goes Matt Charter. That's a fast part of the track.
Fence. So that's through 1, Rusty. He's managed to go off the road there. It's like for me, like he was closing in on Renee Gracie just a little bit too fast. Man, he carried some speed.
For Newcastle, who will take it out at Sydney Motorsport Park. Nice start by Todd Hazelwood. Launches away. Dick Pasquale will run side by side. Look at LeBrock's in the wall.
We talked. Moves over. Oh, Brown's in the middle. He got touched by Musket. Was that Musket, I think? So they were 3 wide. Jack LeBrock was coming across. I don't think that was the wise thing to be doing, was coming across to cover. Was it the wheel spin that sent him across? He kept coming. Brown and Musket touch. That's a difficult one. The problem is when you have a bad getaway like that and you're getting swamped, you need to go straight. So on board, just lights up the wheels. Now he starts to come across. He's still coming.
Oh.
You need to go straight in those circumstances. Down the inside, one of the Kostickis. There's the touch between Brown and Musket, and the resulting hit. So turn 1. Behind us, the action is going on. There's the big gap there. And then people on the grass. Tipped on the outside was Davies. Not sure who was on the inside of him. Davies was right on the outside.
Back, but Hazelwood gets a nice jump. One of the Kostecki brothers has launched away.
Forward comes across in front of his teammate, LeBron. Is Hazelwood going to be able to...
Oh, no!
Pasquale runs wide, gets it wrong.
Huge for the championship. Dumbrell's back through. He's last. Hazelwood's last. Oh, the wall.
Kostecki. And
in the meantime, Dumbrell's bolted. He's got a little bit of an advantage. Look at Perkins here.
Oh, he's been hit by Pasquale's given him a touch. Perkins in the fence. He was wide. Jack just trying to recover. He runs wide there, and that's where the touch was. He was slowed through that second phase, through the S section, and
lots of pitched up on the curb too.
Anton was forced to be in not the spot where he wanted. So there'll be an investigation into that. As I say, that's a tough one.
Job. This explains.
Well,
now, how will that have action in the Dunlop Super 2 Series? Safety car here at Sandown. And the final turn looks to make the move on Paul Dumbrell, locks the rears.
And just taps right in the worst possible spot. Oh, there we go. That's actually quite a wow. That's quite an angle. I know about that corner. I know about it for all sorts of reasons. So, yeah, that's the angle that he actually hit it. So Jack Smith, and just too wide, carried a little bit too much speed as he came up to the approach to the cutting. You can see losing the rear end. And significant damage again to a BJ arc out of turn one. Lots of lockups as cars approach there. Oh, the barrier's hard.
Mason Barbera. Oh, first one of the weekend. We talked about the pinball effect.
And on board. Oh, he's run wide. And he got well out of sync, didn't he?
Yep.
And that all started way back up. The exit of turn 4. The exit of turn 4 dragged him all the way across to the outside, you can see. And that's a reasonable size hit there, but then it goes again, Rusty. So there's two impacts with the fence.
We're under red flag here at Newcastle, and the radio chat that leaked through there a moment ago, it sounded like Mason talking to the team. So that's good news, firstly, but he did, as you can see there from the slow-mo.
Very well thought out, well placed tyres there, Rusty. Put in a very, very good position, which...
This is a rare one. You don't often see this from Paul Dumbrell.
Muscat was right behind too. How's that for Muscat? How did he avoid? He must have seen that. He judged that very well, did Richard Muscat. He saw the back of the... And he did. He got on the brakes hard. He thought he was in trouble. Oh, McCauley sticks it down the inside on Keane. At turn 8. He put the nose committed, and there's Smith, his teammate, arriving on the scene. You are kidding me. How did LeBron get round the outside? Oh, no! Oh, kidding. Can you believe this?
The teammates. Wow.
No one was managing that one very well down at Matt White Racing.
Fly on the wall in that debrief. Meantime, the big mate Commodore coming through. There's Matt White, team boss at Nissan, or for the go-getter and for Shea Davies' team. Davies may win the round here.
He may have got away with this.
The focus
looks like it's in reasonable shape. The damage minimal.
But Murph, we've got to focus on this. Here he is on the run home. What a year, that massive rollover with Brad Jones racing, the car obliterated at Sandown. He's fought back pole positions and a race win here yesterday. The 22-year-old, originally from Adelaide, now based on the